or Kevin Beach on Booksy.com. It's where Crosscheck gets his haircuts. Duratagre for all your new construction plumbing needs. Outside, inside, all around the town. Contact Dura. You need the pipe? They have the pipes. Utica Club Lounge, where the Yeti hang out pre-game and post-game. Incredible food. We have live music. Have a drink with the Yeti. Get some autographs. Bay Farms, where the beef's at. Where the hay's at. Contact Jimmy Fay. Master Vito Hyundai. Make your move to Master Vito. The Yeti have. It's been a great season so far. What a score. Brandwide Distillery, Cortland, New York. Stop in, say hello to Jimbo. Check out the shop. While you're at the shop, get yourself a little sampler. Sample that coffee liqueur. Have a little gin and tonic maybe. And I know he's got that rumski. Stop in. It's what the Yeti drink. Join us on Monday nights. Toast with Brandwide Distillery. Utica Mac Incorporated. For all your sales and service needs, contact Francis Simile, CRM Commercial Residential Management. Contact Jason down at CRM. Robert Dix Jr. Insurance Agency. Contact Bobby Dix, Rome Sign and Display Company, where we get all our banners here at the Yeti outfit. Liberty Affordable Housing. Eric Kiefer, LUTCF, local representative and a friend of the Yeti. The B-Dry System. Water issues in your basement, on your property, contact Brandon at B-Dry. Inside, outside, they can dry you out. Water no more. Family Landscape, make your neighbors green with envy. Contact Russ. Make your yard Yeti ready. CBI Cables, what the pros use. Custom audio, custom video, network and power cables, built for your needs. CBI Cables. Plug them in. Norris Candy, home of the original candy turkey joints. Check them out online or stop in 321 North Dockstader Ave in Rome, New York. Bag Square Brewing Company, downtown Utica. Authentic German beer, authentic German food. Try this schnitzel. Ask for a cross-check. Utica's finest barber shop. Contact Jordan Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Booksy.com. It's where Crosscheck gets his haircuts. Duratagre for all your new construction plumbing needs. Outside, inside, all around the town. Contact.
Hello, Yeti Nation and Paul Noecker. How are you?
Awesome, brother. Greg Beecher, how you doing, brother? Yeti Nation. Ding, ding. The bells are ringing. 2024 is coming to an end, but those bells are for 25. But what a year, Greg. Hey, Yeti Nation. I'm trying to take a deep breath. We was just talking and oof. Wow.
I mean, actually, we were talking, we were going to start with Albany, but now that you've brought this up, let's talk about the year 2024 and a wrap up, honestly. And let's just think about what the Utica Yeti have helped everybody accomplish this year. So just the guys, because the Utica Yeti started, there was guys that were able to stream the Worlds. There was guys that were able to play in the Worlds. There was the World Games in Utica, which I will give you more credit than most people will. There was penalty boxes covered. There was score benches covered. There was so much that happened. So I don't know if 2025 can surpass the dream year that was 2024.
Wow. You know, playing Team USA women, playing the Team Germany, playing the Netherlands, the Netherlands.
They talked about that with you. Somebody was talking about that, how the women's team, instead of playing other women's team, went and played the Utica Yeti and got ready for Worlds, and that was talked about.
That was on the Creators podcast. Yes. As far as in shop, props to them. Thank you very much, guys. Let's keep spreading the love.
No, those guys are awesome. Definitely check.
They are awesome. Absolutely, definitely check out their podcast. They're great bunch of guys doing what they love to do. Greg. Oh my gosh, you know the whole area was brought. I
got to meet that guy at Utica. So, I mean, stuff like that happened because of the Worlds being in Utica. So, thank you very much, Utica Yeti, where dreams happen.
Where dreams happen.
Yeah,
that's where, you know what, that's Yeah, the boys, I showed you the sign. I don't know if you were able to get a picture, but it says, "This is where I play. This is where I dream. This is where I live. This is my 200-foot welcome mat I call home." Wow. It was great. 2024 will never be. Can't touch that. That's a
No, that's a gold
you know
golden year, man.
an opportunity of a lifetime, and props to everybody that was included, because what a ride that was. It was awesome. We met so many people, as did, and I'm when I say we, I'm saying you and me, Greg. We met so many people from around the world that are now they're friends. That is acquaintances,
I'm sitting here
friends.
typing to Kai Chai, I called him to Kai as I'm talking to my old college coach. Yeah, no, it doesn't get any better than this. We've met so many people. Josh, I
Yeah,
mean OJ, Owen, getting to meet Owen in person.
yeah,
Unfortunately, he's at a hockey game, so he couldn't be here tonight. No,
yeah.
thank you, Paul Necker. Without you,
No,
so much
no,
of this would not have
it's a
happened.
team.
But
It's exactly what it's spreading the love of the game, man. That's what we're doing, and we're having fun doing it. We're watching, the NLL. We got to watch the Worlds. We got to watch juniors. We got to watch women do their thing. OMG. What an incredible 2024. 2025 is getting ready to be amped up. It won't obviously be the placement of the world's concept, but you want to know what? They were here once. Let's keep bringing some of these people back, and Oneida has a beautiful facility, and
which we will
they're
get into in a little bit. We've
yeah,
got some
yeah,
news there. We've got some Junior Yeti news coming up. But
yeah.
does anybody in the game do this better than him?
Who?
Marshall Paulus.
Oh,
That behind the back.
that
Sorry.
behind the back. Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to get rid of my one picture of me. What an insane. Imagine having that in your game arsenal.
I don't know how you do it. I mean, it's just like so unfair. He times it so well. You watch Warren Hill's head. I've got it slowed down here coming up. And as soon as Warren Hill's head turns, he just knows when to do it. I mean, look at.
Well, he continues with his release. It's even part of his cradle. Part of his cradle is he's bringing that back and continuing through, so everybody still thinks he has the ball. And he continues with his motion. What a great play!
Oh, yeah.
Incredible play.
Eyes are on Warren Hill. As soon as he sees that head start to turn, it comes right out and around. And when Simmons shoot, you can see even Simmons is like not expecting. He's like, wait, you're not going to
Oh,
look at all? Yeah, and here's him doing it last year with Stamper talking about it. And yeah, just the way he does it. That was to Travis Longboat last year, going out to him this year. No, that's huge. I mean, I don't know if anybody does it better.
I don't know. That's an incredible signature move right there. Lyle Thomas has some incredible stuff. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Paulus has got some incredible eyes and release points, because that's unstoppable.
I'm reading Josh's comments. This is amazing. So yeah, Tan, you guys, that was still a pretty good game from the Rush. Unfortunately, they weren't successful. But Josh, unfortunately for you, the highlights really don't start until then. We've got that Marshall highlight then. It was actually a pretty good game for Albany. But Dougie, I mean, honestly, Dougie made some big saves. He kept him in more of the game. But I mean, they just kept possessions. But I mean, Will Johansson, here's one of the bright spots. He's been great getting up the floor. This goal just kind of shows his athleticism. I think he's going to be. We're going to be talking about that on It Wobble. They asked me to grab a couple of these. Yeah, Lyle's behind the back is sick. Those guys, the native players, as we watch some of the highlights at Tahoka coming up pretty soon. Just the backyard. You can even hear the commentators talking about it. That backyard style. But I mean, how about this? Just flies up through the air, goes in, and actually it lands on the back of Hill's jersey. That's why the ref couldn't see it. It bounced off the back of the net, and it was on his jersey. And then this is about the end of the good news for Albany right here. Walker, they were doing really good with that cross crease feed, but they pulled Hill after this one, and that was the end of it. Oh, you muted yourself, Paul.
Yeah, he took his licking. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, you're.
Uh, but where's the defense? Come on, guys. You
Yeah,
just how many times are they going to run through the middle?
no, and honestly, so right here they changed the goalie, but I think more than the goalie change was just this offensive run here. So it starts with Armstrong, gets the transition goal. And so at 5:15 here, Albany hasn't had a shot, never got an offensive possession. And here we go. There's another one at 3:14. And then Albany doesn't get, they take 3 shots at the end. Basically, there's one in between. Dougie makes a couple of big saves, but I mean, they just seem to get so many possessions.
Rebound after rebound.
But right there, they didn't take the body. I mean, that's possession, possession, possession. It comes down. Albany takes a shot, misses the net.
Greg, 68 shots on goal.
Yeah, it's insane. Like the defense for Albany, I mean, they were pressuring and then they just stopped. They just
Right.
weren't on the hands. The offense, I don't know if they were getting tired because the offense wasn't giving them the time, but like, and everything was just going through. Like Dougie couldn't get a break. The balls are rolling through. One thing I noticed, big difference with Dougie Jameson, and he wasn't doing that. He usually spins and slides really well. And actually, I've got a highlight of Vince later coming up where he drops the stick behind him to make sure it doesn't go through. It's
Yep.
Josh's hot take. That Will Johansson is Albany's best defender. I don't know about that. He's right now their best transition player. Their best defender, as much as Joe Dardella is not doing maybe dominating on the X like he used to, he never really did against Withers. I honestly think Nardella is probably the best defender right now. Watching these highlights, clipping through it, Johansson gets beat a couple times, Watkinson gets beat a couple times, Tchaikovsky. Like I'm watching him. Young had a pretty good game. But honestly, I really think watching it that Nardella's defense has really come up. Yeah,
It's
see this
still
Halifax run faceoffs do not matter crowd. I like that.
well, they got some sort of juice that they took at halftime, and it pissed them off, and they took enough shots to blast them through. I mean, using the screen, setting themselves up, perfectly. Some of their big dogs ain't there, and it's time. In Stotts, how many assisted Stotts have off the top? I know he had several of them, at least 6, I think. And but he didn't have goals, but he's got 6 assists. Hey, what Simmons have? Simmons, 4 points, 2 and 2. And Kurtz, where are these guys? How many shots on goal, Kurtz? Come on, man. You guys are defending he was in the championship last year.
Right
Come on,
here.
Albany.
So this is like he's pushing on him, but he's not under that hand. His hands get yeah. I mean they still took him down to the ground. But yeah, he's not under his hands there, and that was Dawson Thied, this goal was pretty impressive.
He's a big boy, man.
Oh my goodness.
He's huge.
Unfortunately, Tan, we don't really get the NLL Plus bonus, so I don't pay too much attention to it. I still have to pay for my ESPN Plus subscription, which almost got canceled. I almost didn't get to watch these. So of course, had somebody some fake charges on my debit card like 2 days before Christmas, or like no, it was a little more before that, like a week before Christmas. Had to cancel my debit card, so with that goes my auto ESPN Plus, everything. My debit card showed up today. I was able to redeem my subscription and get all these highlights. Super happy.
Super happy, man.
Oh man, I was nervous when I first got on, and it was like your subscription is canceled. Please fix your payment method.
2 weeks ago, it was the same way with me 2 weeks ago. Yes, that's what I was like. Wow.
Yeah, and see here.
But we're back in action again. We're able to watch some lacrosse and enjoy what we're watching because there's some incredible plays being played. Look
but
at
just
that.
Possession after possession.
And the run goes
down here. I mean, they're just down here forever. You can't Dougie. I mean, maybe he wants a few of those tricklers back, but I mean, at the end of the day, I blame honestly the defense and just not getting the ball down into the offensive zone and not keeping it down there.
Playing chase. How long are you going to play chase?
We have totally convinced. We have pulled Stamp out of the faceoffs don't matter crowd. We're slowly getting there. He thinks they're overrated, but I don't think they. That's amazing because Tan's from Saskatchewan, but he still threw that in the comments. I'll let everybody read that one.
I'm not even on. I can't. I got this new phone and technology, Greg. It's awesome.
All
I
right.
gotta have 3 phones.
So the only 3 shots. Oh, I just realized I've got my blue squatch watermark covering you up accidentally, Paul. We're gonna move you to this
I don't.
opposite corner.
Take me way out of here.
No, we can't. We can't not have Paul Noecker. We'll
There we
just make
go.
you
There he
small down
is.
there. I made
I'm
you
a
a
little
little.
guy.
You're just a little guy. But the I'm still laughing at his comment there. That was pretty amazing. But no, I mean, and so the last 3 shots for Albany all came from that side. 1 missed the net. 2 went to the 5-hole side, going in on Hutchinson, who came in and played good. I mean, honestly, he definitely played good. Dougie with a big save gives him a chance to get down here and get a what should be a good shot with 7 seconds left. I mean, honestly, I don't know if you draw it up any better than that, but this is just a beautiful save right here from
Yeah.
Ryan Smith. Oh, hang on. Before we get into that game, I got to show this save because this was actually a pretty nice play.
It's a good setup. Look at
Yeah.
it. He's already launched. Goalie's out of position.
Defender just stays in the net.
Yeah.
And he even tries to get it past the defender, and he kick saves it. Pow! So, yeah, congratulations. Beautiful save, Mr. Smith. And
That's why you played. Yeah.
yeah, then we
Great
get into
save.
this game. Does this guy get, I mean, I don't know if Matty Vince gets any better right here. So, like, everybody wants to talk about the offense at Tahoka, but, like, right there, what does Rochester have to do to get by this guy? He's tearing it up. I mean, just everything. Save, save, save. There's 3 great shots. He is all over the place. And then you got to try to save this. What? This little Buchanan goal. Oh, my goodness. On banner night.
On banner night. I mean, he just stepped him off the pipe, and that's what you're looking to do. Front of the net. How often do you hear the coaches bitch? Get to the front of the net. You get the goalie to step. You're talking to 3 inches again. I just got to get him to move 3 inches. I've practiced this shot probably 100,000 times. Bink, goal. Because I just put it in the top corner that I've hit. Like you said, the backyard. I've me in the backyard. I've done it. If I'm these guys, 100,000 times, no question.
Oh, yeah. Then they bring in Orleman. Yes, the Albany offense needs to wake up. And honestly, they didn't play terrible. The problem is the consistency and getting the longer runs. At times, they do look like strangers out there. They've been changing it up a lot, too. You've seen like Marshall and Fennell had a couple of good opportunities where they're off by just a little bit. Yeah, no, it has been, yeah. I think, though, as they get a little more time with the rest of the guys, honestly, though, with Albany, you want to get that kind of shenanigans out of the way at the beginning of the season.
Okay, I'm going to go there. If you're going to say that right there, where's somebody stepping up and beating the tar out of somebody? Where's somebody saying, you want to know what, boys? I've had enough. This is what we got to do, because I'm watching these other teams do it. And you want to know what? I'm seeing a little bit of soft in the jeans on the defensive side.
Albany's a small team. They got rid of Leo Suris, who is the attitude. Leo's not a big guy, but Leo Suris, I think, was the attitude there. I'm a big fan. Coach Clark is obviously the coach of the year, and as we look at my picks, we'll see. I know very little about what I'm
Greg,
talking
I know
about,
even less. You know what you're talking about. I'm just
I
a
would
jabber.
say,
but where is somebody that I think that's what they're missing personally, is they don't have somebody. Where's the pester? Where is that guy that we love that wore that number 28 last year?
Nathan Grennan. He's up in Ottawa. Haven't really seen him.
And look what's happening. You want to know what? They ain't got that Grinch in there doing the grind that's getting in there and making somebody pissed.
They got rid of the attitude guys. They got rid of Sturos, who was causing problems for the other team, getting them fired up, stepping up when you needed them to, getting the other team to take stupid penalties, getting under their skin. Grennan, who is absolutely nasty. And one thing I think when you talk about Buffalo, though, it's a 30-year build. I mean, you've got a lot of local kids up there playing. I mean, you've got Belter. Tahoka's not from far away. They got rid of Connor Fields, another local guy, because they have so much talent up there. It's just crazy. I mean, up and down the roster, those guys, they don't live that far away. They all drive. They all live in Buffalo. Or they really have built a community. I mean, Fraser and all those guys, they're all right there. It's
how far is Six Nations from the? It's just over on the other side of the border, isn't it?
Yeah, about an hour and a half.
About an hour and a half over, and as far as the travel, obviously 19,070 people inside for banner night. That is, I was there last year, and it was
Selling out on
incredible.
banner night is just
It was,
but I mean it's 30 years in the making. I'm sure
yeah,
they've had some hard years, but you build the culture, you build it up. I mean, look at last year. It was a terrible beginning of the year when I ran into Tavares at the bar after the one game with against the Firewolves, and I was like, "Hey, I love what you're building." He's like, "How could you say that right now?" And I was like, I mean, you're having a rough start, but I mean, obviously, look at the culture, and obviously, I was right because I'm know so much. But the no, I don't know what you've got up there is special. They've built a hard nosed team. As we watch it, you'll see. I mean, it's a different. I don't know. It's a different feel.
and it's not the same guy every, as far as I say, it's not
Tahoka some
obviously
nights it's Josh. Yeah, it's Byrne, it's Smith, it's but McKay's been stepping up.
Tahoka. I mean, you get a ball in the front, and you got three defensive players. I'm sure you got the highlight of it here at some point, but he's just playing. He's making them look like child, and no disrespect to these guys are awesome, and I'm saying such a thing, but they made him look foolish the way he was able to just, he's got the ball
Right
in the
here.
stick. Here you go.
All three of them just standing there looking at him. Nobody touches him. My coaches in hockey would have been so mad, and I'm sure their coaches were screaming at him. They all just are like, what is happening?
Does he even have the ball? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, he's got the ball.
But all of them want to play goalie. Nobody's touching him.
Yeah.
Nobody's laying him out.
I mean, that would be infuriating as a coach, no question. What
Oh
are you doing?
But yeah, just look at all the freaking do.
Yeah, he was doing pirouettes out there, and and props to him. If it's not him, like you said, it's Dane or it's somebody else. Well, Coultier wasn't there. The local
Cloutier
kid
got hurt. McKay's been
yeah.
playing really good. He's stepped up. He's been playing great, Buchanan. But no, I mean, this one for McKay, I thought it looked like he touched the crease, but when they show the replays, it really looks like he didn't. Josh asked a question about, so you figure Dane Smith actually came in as a defender as well. So when you talk about his dominant self, Dane was 10 years coming, 8 years coming, something. We'd have to go through. That's a better it wobble question. Stamper knows way more about that kind of stuff. But no, he started out as a defender, and Chase Fraser, I just had to get this because, I mean, they kill a penalty. He just runs across and the no look. I mean, yeah, these guys, he never even has to look at it.
Put it on net. I know where the net is. That was his 100th and first 1,000th shot on that side right there.
Oh my goodness! How many times do you think he's ran from the side of the floor and just ripped it into the net? Oh my goodness!
There's a reason why they're pros. That was great.
That's number 2. But here, I love this. So they screwed up with the replay. They had a blue squatch moment where it kind of clipped the last one and was hanging in there for a second too long. But this is the save I was talking about. So this was the play right before, and that's why they had it. Watch how Vince sets his stick down. I watched it twice before I realized what happened. As soon as he knows he has a save, he thinks he has a save. But watch. So right there, it's on that stick.
Yep.
Watch when he gets up. That stick is what's rolling that out. So for you young goalies out there, and like I said, I think that's part of Dougie's thing is he has not been doing that. He used to slide his knee over to the side. I thought Dougie was one of the best at preventing the roll-ins and watching that last game. Oh, yeah, Byrne has been just dominant since he came in. Byrne's a freak. He's just an offensive freak. Dane Smith is a stud athlete, like a freak athlete. But, yeah, Josh Byrne has been great. But, yeah, Nanticoke, look at this.
The transition with McKay has been incredible for him, too.
Well, they were running him right out of the offensive side. They ran him out of the offensive door because Cloutier's hurt. But look at this control. Like, to be in that position, getting pushed on, and to straighten your legs out to make sure you're dragging your toes instead of getting, just laying down.
Yeah. Incredible.
This guy, I mean, you talk about, that's what I say freak. I mean, like these guys that just do these impossible things. Like from this position, how do you get the strength to roll over on your toes like that?
It's getting underneath the hands. Low man wins, like in football, as far as getting the block. It's the low man right there. He got underneath the hands and was able to explode out. Incredible play.
Yeah, and Kai was just saying that Dobson taught him sit on your stick, is what they say. So that's a good one. I did not know that.
Yeah.
But what whose idea was this? Nobody wants Connor Fields. You're playing 4-on-4. You don't want him stuck on defense. But right here, you've got McKay in front of the net. Why this guy doesn't yell off switch?
Switch.
And abandons him. Not that it matters because there's a dunk anyways, but 2 seconds left on the shot clock. There's no need to turn around and go up to that guy. He's not going to pass it out there.
He didn't even. He turned to the opposite, the wrong way. He turned inside where he should have turned outside right there, and it came down for the slide. Yeah.
But look at, I love that right here because that whack on the hands, and like this is when you talk about how not to play defense right there. Now he has to pull himself back before he can even move. Just the position. Connor Fields is also, an amazing athlete, way better lacrosse player than I could ever be. But this defensively is a position as a fighter, as a any kind of athlete, you're going to know you're way out of balance there. And against it's because Tohoka is so strong, you're trying to brace yourself. But I mean, you can't put yourself in that position. Make him run over the top of you because then he wouldn't have that one hand. But what a game this guy had.
Great player. Great player. He's playing healthy right now. I tell you, Greg, if these guys stay rolling like they are right now and they can stay healthy, there's no question. They're right, from the face-offs right down through goalie play. It's great ball. And the way they're moving the ball, they're banging the ball like crazy. And once again, it comes from, again, they played at the World Series. They have so many reps and touches that some people don't have just because they played with each other through how many Man's Cups. And
well, Josh Byrne with the 9 assists kind of says it also. I mean, Tan put that in the comments. So when did they become the all-stars they are? Well, Josh Byrne came into the league in 18. So then. So, I mean, that does say a lot. Josh Byrne, everybody likes to talk about Dane Smith. He does get a lot more of the assists, but Josh Byrne, an absolute stud. But yeah, Matt Vince, 62 saves.
62 saves. What more can you do there? I mean, again, a shutout. 62 saves.
Yeah, it's it's a lot. Yeah, no,
that's a lot of shots, though, too. So I mean, that means that a team is able to get shots. A team like Rochester.
Rochester's had some tough breaks. I think we'll talk about their future here coming up. It's going to be a tough game. I definitely can't go against Kai. I'm not even going to pretend like I'm going to go against Kai. So with that, I'm not even going to talk about it. Let's just go on to the next game.
This is the one where I thought for sure that Calgary was going to win this one.
Yeah, and especially Cormier. Looking good for Vancouver. Rookie first goal. This was a beautiful goal, though. He just battles his way through. You talk about a tough goal. One hand, swims over the top.
Yeah, it's 3 inches. 3 inches and puts it in the backside. Crazy.
He's excited. And this was finally the home opener for OJ. So OJ the dude. Actually.
Did we get any shots of him?
We will somewhere. He sits like right just past where the NLL logo is.
Okay.
So just to the left of where the screen is right now, I think is where he is. He used to sit over here.
Yeah, where your mouse is there.
Yeah, he was in this row somewhere. I don't know where he is. If they
score down on the next to the blue shirt next to the stairs.
Oh yeah, that's OJ right there.
Is that a Yeti jersey?
I don't know. It might be. We'll have to see. Yeah, this one was nuts. This is Dixon's goal. He shoots through the net.
Oh yeah. I seen that highlight. What do you do there?
Yeah, just an absolute rocket. Like he knew instantly. Watch, he rips it. Everybody's looking around, looking at the ref, and he goes, "Yes, I did." This one's the best view of it.
Now, is there a hole in the net? That is the question.
Oh yeah,
there was a hole in the net.
There was not to start.
Now my question is, okay.
So they tie it up after.
Okay. Right there. Look at that.
It's clearly behind it. And now it's over the top of the post because you can just
Yeah,
see the way it's looking. I'm pretty excited with the way that clip came out.
that came out awesome.
I was
That's what
not sure if
it
the
looked like.
frames
The
per
net was
second.
ripping.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's looking at me. Superman's like, I know. I just break nets. That's what I do. Right here. So this is your team's down 2 penalties right now. You take a stupid penalty by taking the guy's stick out of his hand and throwing it in front of the ref.
Yeah.
What are you thinking there? So 5-on-3.
Well, he got probably jabbed in the chops, and he was pissed off, and you're
Yeah.
gonna get a fast break.
So at this point, we've got I got an email chat going. We didn't do the watch party this week, but so Adam Levy texts me or sends in the email chat. I need this clip and what's about to happen afterwards. Because if Calgary wins this game, we're going to look back at this point. Unfortunately for Calgary, it did not go that way. But
Right.
actually, we're going to have a pretty good view of OJ right here. Because this guy just 20-second kills this penalty all by himself.
Writes him right down the glass.
That is definitely OJ the dude.
That's
right
OJ, no question. That's the the juice.
OJ. Eric, we should just clip it and then he can be on for the rest of the show. We'll pretend like we got OJ.
That's awesome. Soaking it in. His boys were looking good, man.
Yeah,
imagine if they had their goalie.
Boy, yeah. I mean, that's tough. It is. I think he's got to be so happy with the way this year started, though, compared to how he thought it was going to start.
Greg, take a look at what we've been saying. The teams that we thought were going to be bottom dwellers, they're like
tearing it up. Tearing it up. It's because we weren't the only ones saying they were going to be bottom dwellers, and they've got a chip on their shoulder, and this is a blue collar sport.
Well, I mean, Philadelphia. Why did I jump off the Philly bandwagon? I don't know. That was a silly move.
What I don't understand is I was happy with some of the things Philly did. I really liked Daboud when he played for Panther City, and then all of a sudden we started talking, and I was like, you know what, Philly's trash. And yeah, they're making me eat my words because as of right now, they're looking better than the Firewolves. I gotta say.
They're playing hard-nosed ball. Goalie's doing a good job making the saves, and the boys are putting it in the back of the net. It may be ugly, but you want to know what? A dub is a dub, as they say. Especially when you're going on the road up into Saskatchewan and you sneak one out. Woof.
They don't ask how, they ask how many, right?
How many? Where we place? That's right. We're in the dance.
That's right. They don't ask how, they ask how many. Holden Catoni looking great for Philadelphia, though. What a deal that was to get him. Mitch Jones has been playing good. But honestly, Brendan O'Neill. I mean, he is kind of running away with the Rookie of the Year so far early. He has been on fire. So he had 2 goals and 6 assists. We're going to take a look at every one of his points.
Let's see what they got.
We will. If I forgot to click the space bar on the wrong window. I got a lot of things going on here.
A lot of space bars.
We got a lot of space bars. But so the first goal of the game, he sets a great pick for Catoni and rolls with it. So I was impressed watching O'Neill. I have not watched a lot of it, so I was a little not maybe the biggest fan. Just looking at the numbers, I was like, he looks good, but I mean, just look at this.
Size.
He's a big kid. That's what I was just gonna say. He gets in there. He sets just this too, though. Like he doesn't blast the guy. Gets just enough to give Catoni enough time to take the shot.
Yeah. Well, and that's the whole thing. You don't. Where's too much? It's when the whistle blows and it's going up and the guy scores a goal, but you got too much of a pick and it's going up the other way.
Yeah, and just look at the speed, that little fake there to make the defender, and that's against Matt Hasek. That's not against, just any NLL. I mean, they're all great, but that's one of the best NLL defenders there is. And he just freaking, he's easily top 15.
Go back one more step. One more step forward. He's at takeoff right there. Right there is, what's that, 3-4 yards or 3 feet, 4 feet?
I was going to say maybe a yard and a half.
Yeah.
Not 3-4 yards. I'll say 3,
He goes all the way across net.
Philly is still trash.
They are still. That dog is flopped.
That's a big guy, too, though, to take it. He's running
and he
into
took
you
it.
full speed. I mean, even the camera guy didn't expect him to. He thought he was throwing that one back.
Yeah, that was a nice goal.
Yeah, beautiful goal. I mean, this guy looked good. I was
That's what makes box lacrosse great right there. You want to know what the defenseman was able to put a hit on the kid, a legal hit, nothing dirty, vicious,
gave him a little
but a
hay in the
solid
crease, but
something,
yeah.
and boom, I love it.
Yeah, and look at here's his next one. He just rips it from up top. And that's what I mean. He's pinpoint accurate. He throws it over the top. He's part of this offense all over the place. So like you'll see I clipped some of the other goals here just to kind of show what he's doing, and he is part of it all over the place. Everything is running through him. He's got the ball right now.
Look how big is he? I mean, he's an incredible athlete with
The defense
incredible
has to
hands.
spread out too. They got to stay out top on him. So
Oh
that
yeah,
one opens it up.
and he's able to get through him.
Yeah.
The slide, the double's got to come, which opens up something, and now you got the behind the back or the reverse pick.
Well, yeah, he draws the D all the way through, holds it up a little bit longer. There's another assist. Yeah,
Yeah.
Recitaris. I mean, and not needing everything to go through Recitaris has been huge. Reardon not having to get, so many goals. Bringing in Katoni, I think, has been the biggest thing. Uh-oh. Audio was choppy. Yeah, I had my mute button a little. Teams going out of their way to lift O'Neill. It's the stereotypical American thing to do. I don't know, man. Watching this game, he's looking pretty good. Who would you say than Tan has had a better rookie start? I wonder. Yeah, it was me. It was my mute button. I had it half pushed. I screwed it up. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Yeah, there's Mitch Jones again, though. You guys are. I think Tan was right though when he said, honestly, Jones is the key to this offense. When he's doing this, whoop.
Got to the front of the net.
Yeah.
Able to get a one-handed shot. Love it. Why is box lacrosse great? That right there.
Oh, that was amazing.
I mean, you're able to be an athlete. The athlete got to the front of the net, beat the defense, and got a one-handed ripper off. What a great job.
Yeah, hopefully this has fixed the audio. Let me know if it's still choppy, guys. I think it should be fixed now. I realized what I had going on. I had myself partially muted. But no, I think honestly, Saskatchewan you look at their record though, they're doing great. They've got a very similar stats to Albany, but they have really been they're winning the games they need to. Shigliano's making the saves he needs to. For the most part, I mean, obviously not that overtime one. They had a chance at the end. Damoud made a crazy save. They had a nice play right before that could have gotten them the goal. I was very impressed.
Do you want to know
Yeah.
what
Oh, no,
huge
100%.
stat that the two stats that are incredible, obviously, though, is face-offs, amount of possessions they're getting. How many penalties did they have? One. You're getting one penalty. That right there means you're playing good, solid defense, and I mean, props to them. Goalies making saves. 58 or 50 saves, or no? What did he have? 38 saves.
You're
Amen.
talking Shigliano?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was 38 saves. He's been I don't know, Damoud, I'm telling you though, 47 saves. Damoud played great. He really adjusted well, getting his arms up high. They talked about that in the last game. He did not have the best game before, but he definitely made up for it there.
Came back and got the W.
American dollars go farther. That's not what I was saying. I was saying with the American teams in the chats, they're having a little go around with the the rookies and then boosting the American players. And I was saying with all the American teams, yes, they definitely try to boost the American players. That's 100% something they will be doing. The league will be going very heavy into this O'Neill thing. I can 100% agree. Save me, Tan. As soon as you get the chance, Tan. Although I would say New York State, don't move there. The rest of the United States seems to have things set up a little bit better. I will say New York is. I love New York. I'm probably never moving out of the state, honestly. But yeah, if you're gonna start here, don't start here.
Right.
We'll just leave it at that. But no, I mean the highlights. Honestly, which one of Tehoka's goals do you think was the best?
I mean, the dive from behind was probably the best. but just
That
the stick awareness to keep moving. He didn't rush his shot when he had three guys looking at their feet. Waited for the right time to shoot. Because how many times would you normally you get that rebound? You're anticipating something.
bang, bang, bang. You're
Something.
expecting to
Yeah,
get
I mean,
blasted. Yeah.
and you're able to keep moving like he was, and find a opening. The goalie didn't even know where it was. So, I thought that was an impressive one, but I think his best was the one from behind the net, the first one.
Yeah.
I like the
That
first one.
that that one was good, but I really that one with all that was pretty amazing. I think that have to be mine as well. All right,
Yeah.
so let's go through the picks.
All
As
right.
we all know,
Uh,
need to know, I'm not very good at this. I think we're just gonna have to acknowledge the fact that I'm sitting just under 500. Obviously, Paul is killing it. Josh is doing pretty good himself.
Josh is picking it
Josh
up.
is doing pretty good himself.
Picking it up.
So we managed to look at those. We're not going to look at those anymore. It is a nice
Here
thing about
comes
being in control of the. We get to decide where things go. So
right. You know, the one thing that I did learn from last week's, I guess you don't like Kai the goalie says you don't not bet against the swarm, eh?
don't bet against.
I,
You would have
I, I
been on.
went
Yeah.
I went against the Swarm and I went against Philadelphia. The two teams a week prior I had both picked, and I went against them, and they come back to bite me right in the coochie.
Honestly, the Albany one is the only one that stings for me. The rest of them I could see going the way they did. Like that Toronto game was close. I don't really even mind losing that one because it's like, man, that was a close game. But Albany, just the way they fell apart, man. I mean, they just completely crumbled, and it
Well,
was like, what are
especially
you
after the week
doing?
that Halifax had. I mean, with everything that happened with Tyson Bell and everything that's going on there, and all of a sudden, Albany comes out and they got five on them, and they're popping them at home, and all of a sudden they come out after halftime. Again, a tale of two tales. You change your goalie up, and you got a little smoke on your on the feet, and you're moving, and Stats is doing what Stats does, and other guys are picking up where they need to pick up, and
It's
you got a big W. That was a big W.
Yeah, no, that was a big W. Kai, actually, I'm gonna go right into talking what Kai just said in the comments.
What do you have to say?
Trap game this week. This is a big. I honestly agree. This is a huge trap for Georgia.
That's I'll pick it right off the bat. You're going. I'm not betting against Georgia.
Boy, I have said that every time.
Yeah,
but I don't
said
know
that
why.
last week. I thought
But
they
my
were gonna
problem
get.
is I got to start making some crazy picks, or else I'm not going to come back. I mean, I'm already probably not doing great for the year, but if I don't start making some ground up here, I'm never going to catch a ball.
Yeah, but that one's in Georgia. Albany. What you just watched? What they did with Buffalo? What was anything of impressive nature of that game? Because you're
62
going
shot.
in
I
okay,
Dobbs is a great
62
goalie.
shots,
I
right?
think they're going to come in fired up. Yeah, no, you know what though? I got to give it to Dobson. Honestly, you know what? I changed my mind. I can't go against it.
You ain't going against that. I ain't. I'm definitely on the Swarm this week, no question. As much as I like Rochester and I want Rochester to bring something with what I've watched and what I've seen. No disrespect to them because they are awesome, but no, not this week. I can't do it.
You're not just not doing it, he says.
Not this week. I'm going Swarm.
All right, so I'll throw you over there real quick. I'm going to do Josh's picks because I've got his messages up right now. So, Josh, we've only got 3 games, so this makes it easy. Here's the Josh 3 logos. Josh is actually picking Vegas.
Oh, really?
He's picking Vegas. We're going to talk about all this in a minute. Josh is going with Georgia because he knows you don't bet against the Swarm.
Don't bet against
unless
the
you're
Swarm.
crazy. And he's going with San Diego. So, San Diego for Josh. OJ sent me his in a text. I got to grab OJ's real quick. So, you're definitely going Swarm. What are you thinking on that Albany game?
Oh, man. In Albany.
In Albany. We're going to be down there.
I want to. I got to say that somebody's going to get a little fire in their ass, and I'm going Albany. Absolutely.
You would think so. So hang on, let me
Yeah.
throw Josh's, or I'm sorry, OJ's picks. So he's going Georgia over Rochester because he also knows you don't bet
You
against the
don't bet
Swarm.
against the Swarm.
And after that, he's going Ottawa over San Diego. So he's picking the Black Bears. And he's picking the Firewolves over Vegas. I think this is a trap game for Albany.
It's definitely they got a. It's at home. You cannot. That puts them in the doormat, doesn't it?
Oh,
If
boy.
they were to lose to the Desert Dogs, does I mean that drops Albany to what 2-4?
Yeah, which is not good.
Not good. Which makes the Desert Dogs 2 in whatever they are because they already have one win. And they beat head to head so far. So that would mean they're better than Albany. And man, I'm saying Albany's finding some sort of biting at their dog and eating some I don't even know what a desert. What's that? A koi dog?
Yeah, it's a coyote.
It's a coyote. All
Yeah,
right,
we're a
going
wolf. We're a wolf. They're
we're
a
going
coyote.
we're going wolf. We're
We're
going
going
wolf.
wolf. Yeah, and what are you thinking for the San Diego Ottawa game?
That's the tricky one, I think. I think that's the tricky one. I'm going Ottawa.
You're going Ottawa.
I'm going Ottawa. I think they have a lot of mustard in their on their pickle.
All right. I'm trying to make the logos so we can. Jared puts the scores after it, fixes our predictions results, which is good. But you know what we should have done before we did any of this? I bet you have not looked at the transaction wire.
I haven't looked at anything.
So John Wagner, injured reserve.
For Albany?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackson Raposo is on the active roster. Jakowski is back on the active roster. Hudson, Yeah, Tyson Bell officially on the suspended list from the Thunderbirds. Shanks.
How much you think Barstool's paying for that kid to give them their video?
I bet you nothing at all. I bet you that kid is. It was so. From what I've heard, it was that the kid who got beat up. It was his dad's video. The kid who got punched
Right.
or hit, and I'll bet you anything he put it on there to get the views.
To get the views.
He doesn't.
Yeah, but I want to see the kid's video. That kid was holding the video, no question, right there. That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, that was dad's from the stands that was videotaping his kid and down at the bleachers there. I want to see the video of the kid that was harassing or whatever he was saying because that's where the story's at. That's where the money shot is. How much is Barstool going to pay for? How much is he holding out on that one?
He's not because he probably said something incredibly stupid. He's deciding whether or not the rest of the world's going to think it was worth him getting punched in the face. I mean, there's no excuse for Tyson Bell to do what he did, but at the end of the day, you say stupid shit, you're kind of gonna. My wife, Charity said, she goes, Greg. The worst part is you're the one that always says that. You say stupid shit, you can expect to get punched in the face. Because I say that to my kids. If you're gonna talk like an idiot,
stupid shit. If it was racist, then obviously
right. And that's what I mean is we don't know at the end of the day what he said.
That's what I'm saying. What was somebody's got something on that video? There was plenty of video right there. The kid's holding the video, as he's coming off.
No, the next money
can
is what he's talking about. The next video, not the one.
Yeah,
that not
the
and I guarantee,
has.
but that kid's lawyer told him he's not allowed to show that to anybody.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. What's the price tag on that one? Because somebody's going to come out with that is interested and wants a little bit more.
I don't know. I don't know if box lacrosse has that much pull.
No, but there's plenty of people out there that are willing. Look what it gave for Barstool. Another 2 million. How many hits has it had now? That was last week when I was listening to other people talk. Yeah. Well, I was listening to Swamp and Adam, and just horrible that it happened. But I
Yes.
tell you one thing: there's somebody that's got some video that's
Somebody's got some good video on that. But anyways, I got to get back and make my picks because we all got to be able to pick on me next weekend as it doesn't go quite right. But all right, so I am definitely going. I can't help it. I would not be surprised if Vegas wins, but I will not pick against the Firewolves here, Josh. I need to start making up some ground on you as well, sir. So hopefully this will help. But actually, Josh wasn't there for the first week. You can't bet against Georgia because they're
everybody's
on a
playing
run right
Georgia.
now, and honestly, I don't think they have Rochester has a goalie problem solved as opposed to Georgia right now. Unless
Yeah.
something happens and Dobson gets sick or hurt, I don't think it's going to be an issue. I honestly, so I've gone against San Diego a couple of times this year, and it's bitten me. I really don't.
Is Baptiste playing? He's still.
uh,
Is he out
Baptiste, no,
indefinite?
he was back. I thought. I think he's back
Is he?
because I believe he played. Let me check their last game. I'll just go click
I
on
was
it.
just going to go on it myself.
And yeah, hey, Kai, you guys played against Georgia. I believe Baptiste was taking faceoffs. I could be wrong. Is he the loose ball guy? Jeremy Thompson, Kyle Rubish. Let's see if he had any. I'm not sure whether or not he's going to be on here. I
I
don't
mean, we
see him.
didn't.
No, he wasn't.
He
Is
wasn't.
he still out? Yeah, so he's still out.
Yeah, that's huge on the well, again, we say it is a big thing. I think it's a big thing.
Yeah.
But well, so what are you picking? You're saying you're going Seals, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to go. As much as I think Ottawa's going to make the playoffs this year, I'm going San Diego on this one. I'm excited,
Right.
Kai. If you got any questions for that, have your dad reach out to me. I was going to reach out actually to try to get you while we were on vacation, but it probably didn't work. You should be able to go live as long as you have, I think it's 50 subscribers. And actually, I don't even know if it's that. Maybe I should just get down there. We should film one of Kai's games. I'd love to go down to Georgia. It's warm. Although
It
we've
is
we've
warm.
got a warm spell up here right now, Paul. I tell you,
I'm not going to complain. It's
it's
a
been
beautiful,
nice.
the igloo is nice and chilled. I mean, we got some great things getting ready to rock and roll in there and out in Oneida, and 2025 is right around the corner, and 24 is coming to an end.
Yes.
Wow.
So we've got only 3 games coming up. A very, very happy New Year's to everybody. I 100% hope Kai gets to live stream one of his games. You're going to have to shoot us a message, Kai. Let us know who you are. We will definitely, I would love to watch one of your games. I think it'd be fun.
Absolutely.
Especially a
Enough of the
position
Kai.
like,
Kai,
yeah,
we got to get a hold of Herkimer and talk to Coach Leary. He's down under right now in Australia, and he does a tour with Eddie Ryder in the Australian tours, and that's where they are right now
we
during the
gotta
break.
we
So
gotta get that guy on. I had a chance to talk to him for about 30
Eddie's
seconds
incredible. Love that guy.
when yeah, because my problem always is I'm freaking doing like a million things. It
Well, the
sucks.
problem is he's always over in Australia. He's taking teams over there and competing against world class talent, and it's guys from all over the states. People that just want to go play lacrosse at down under and see what the down under world has. Get a hold of Eddie, absolutely. But
Definitely.
let me throw a little couple plugs out there, Greg, for the upcoming events that we have with the Junior Yeti and in Tri City and the Lady Yeti and also the Utica Yeti. We got January 18th. The Yeti are going out to the Mary Windsor. There's some new things going on in the upstate region. We got new teams that are saying that they're entering the division, and excited to be out. Ron Cogan from Oneida got a hold of us and asked us in Oswego if we were interested in coming down and have a play-in day. So 3 NABLL teams are going to be heading over to Mary Windsor on the 18th, starting at 4 o'clock. First game is Oneida against Oswego. Second game will be Oswego against the Utica Yeti, and then the nightcapper at 8 p.m. will be the Yeti against Oneida. So we're excited about that. Very pumped up. We're everybody's we're looking at new players. We got new guys, we got old guys, we got guys that want to learn how to play, that have been playing and want to continue. We then on the February 1st, Saturday, February 1st, this has just been transpiring hot off the presses. And very excited about this is the Lady Yeti are going to be playing. Brittany Pulo and some of the Laxnai. I'm not sure what was the championship team. There she is. That's the team. There. Look at that. That's another story that I'm going to get into here in a second. But those ladies will be playing with us as well. They participated in the U.S. Boxla, and throwing behind the backers. How awesome is that? And there's, I think, 3 of the girls on that team were junior Yeti players. So very excited to get them out and running more because the women's game is growing and the ladies want to play. It's a matter of ladies like Brittany and Benny Miller, or excuse me, not Ben, Ben's dad. I'm having a Brandon. I'm sorry. I got too many names and everything going on in my head. But Brandon Miller and his sister, Britt, they're working on getting some more women's games going. And the Lady Yeti are, we're here to play. And we're looking for a third team to possibly get a 3-team little round robin things going on. But that's on the February 1st, Saturday, February 1st, maybe going into Sunday, February 2nd. All depends on if we can get enough teams, but that will also be at the Mary Windsor complex. So very excited about that. And then the junior Yeti, of course, they're heading.
How have we not had Brittany on here yet? She's always in the comments too. It's the Valkyries.
She's awesome.
Yeah, why have we not had her on here yet? You got to set that up, Paul.
I will make it happen. I think we were going to have her at one point in time early on before when she was still on the USA team. Right before final cuts, and she was with us when we played Team USA against the women this past year, and a great game that was. As far as,
but anyways, we're gonna make sure we get her on here. We've got a lot of stuff going on.
So
the NABLL, that's gonna be great. That should be Blue Squatch. I was supposed to send. I was supposed to get a hold of Ron. So yeah I was supposed to call him back with that. I did. So we definitely will be there for that one though. So Blue Squatch will be at the event. Kai needs a Yeti jersey. You're gonna have to reach out to Paul on social media.
We're gonna do something about that. I've been getting some requests, and we can actually. I gotta order him lots of 10s. So it's tough for me to order just one at a time. But if we get an order together, people can pay via what do we got? Venmo and PayPal, blah 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 blah. We're going to do something, and because they are sweet jerseys, and you want to know what? It's because of all of our sponsors that we're able to do stuff like we're doing. And so if you can, definitely support the sponsors, Dura Tagre.
Be dry. We got them all.
Master Vito, Nora's Candy, Jimbo's, Bobby Dix, CRM.
We got all the commercials for that, Paul. Anyways,
family
Paul,
landscaping.
We've been doing this for an hour, Paul Noecker. So we've hit our time as usual. Thank you so much. It's been an amazing year. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We absolutely a big zero on his. We absolutely appreciate every one of you. I love the comments. This makes it so much more fun having people in there chatting, going back and forth. Tell us what you guys like. If you want us to talk about any topics, we're gonna actually. So I'm setting up with Kai's dad once, probably after school's over. We're gonna set it up, or maybe one of these vacations where we're gonna get Kai. Hopefully we'll get Brittany. We're gonna take turns getting everybody on here. I absolutely love it. If you want to make picks on the show and get your own icon on here, become a channel member. That's the easiest way to do it. Paul Noecker, I love you. I love everything you've done for us and Blue Squatch. Thank you very much. Happy 2024. Made everybody's dreams come true. We made it to the Worlds. We streamed the World Games. I mean, woo.
Amen. Amen. Beaker, Yeti Nation, we thank you 2024. Goodbye 2025. We're coming for you. Food. Try this schnitzel. Ask for a cross check. Utica's finest barber shop. Contact Jordan Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Booksy.com. It's where Crosscheck gets his haircuts. Duratagre, for all your new construction plumbing needs. Outside, inside, all around the town. Contact Dura. You need the pipe? They have the pipes. Utica Club Lounge, where the Yeti hang out pre-game and post-game. Incredible food. We have live music. Have a drink with the Yeti. Get some autographs. Bay Farms, where the beef's at. Where the hay's at. Contact Jimmy Fay. Master Vito Hyundai. Make your move to Master Vito. The Yeti have. It's been a great season so far. What a score. Brandwide Distillery, Cortland, New York. Stop in, say hello to Jimbo, check out the shop. While you're at the shop, get yourself a little sampler. Sample that coffee liqueur. Have a little gin and tonic maybe. And I know he's got that rumski. Stop in, it's what the Yeti drink. Join us on Monday nights. Toast with Brandwide Distillery, Utica Mac Incorporated. For all your sales and service needs.